Welcome back to another episode of Nightmares and News, where we pride ourselves on bringing you spooky updates on all things horror and the latest in horror news. Make sure to follow so you can miss an update from the Horror Burrito, because today we talk Zach Krieger and Brian Duffield teaming on Siren Head movie based on viral sensation. Hollywood is seeking its next backrooms and may have found it in artist Trevor Henderson's Siren Head. Horror heavy hitters Zach Krieger, known for his work on Weapons and Resident Evil, and Brian Duffield, known for his work on Spontaneous and Whalefall, are teaming on a new movie. Warner Bros. Pictures has picked up the underlying rights to Siren Head. THR reports that the studio emerged victorious for a 5-studio bidding war with a massive multi-million-dollar deal. What is Siren Head? It's a creature designed by Trevor Henderson, a hostile 40-foot cryptid, a rotting skeletal figure with 2 sirens as a head. Henderson's 2018 art took off on the internet, growing into a full-blown sensation, racking up 3 billion TikTok views, 1 billion YouTube views, and 1 million plays on Roblox. Krieger is teaming up with Duffield to write the script and Duffield to direct. Siren Head has clearly evolved into its own monster mythology, attracting Krieger and Duffield, per THR. To quote, "The duo are said to have found a take into the world that jazzed them into collaborating and, in turn, excited the studios into bidding." Ryan Coolidge's The X-Files reboot has wrapped production on pilot. Hamish Patel, known for his work on Tenet and Don't Look Up, will star opposite Danielle Deadwyler, known for her work on Woman in the Yard, and Ryan Coolidge's reboot of The X-Files, which is wrapped filming on the pilot. Patel confirmed the news in a chat with the direct, while reiterating that he and Deadwyler play new characters. To quote, "I don't want to say anything that's going to get me disappeared. Needless to say, myself, and Danielle Deadwyler here, are playing completely new characters, and we just wrapped on the pilot. If we get to do more, we'll see where we go from there," Patel said. Unquote. The last sentence is noteworthy, as Patel is reminding us that Hulu has only ordered the pilot thus far. A full series order has yet to be greenlit. It's a good reminder considering that Hulu also ordered a pilot for Buffy, New Sunnydale, a reboot, that was filmed and delivered earlier in the year, only for the streamer to send shockwaves when it opted out to not move forward with the series. As for the X-Files pilot, Sinners filmmaker Ryan Coolidge writes and directs the pilot. Hamish Patel and Danielle Deadwyler play 2 highly decorated, vastly different FBI agents who form an unlikely bond when they are assigned to a long-shuttered division devoted to cases involving unexplainable phenomenon. Season's Greetings, the original Trick or Treat short film, gets a 4K restoration and Fantasia screening. Before Michael Daughtry made the Halloween classic Trick or Treat, he first introduced us to the world of the lovable Sam in the 1996 animated short Season's Greetings. The short served as a basis for the anthology feature film, and Season's Greetings has now been given a brand spanking new 4K restoration as we approach another Halloween season. Michael Daughtry has announced that the brand new 4K remaster of his short Season's Greeting will be screening at the Fantasia International Film Festival this summer. Daughtry writes on Instagram, 13 years after he first crept from the shadows, one fateful Halloween night, Sam is headed to Montreal. I'm excited to announce that Season's Greetings, the hand-drawn animated short that had first introduced Sam, has been officially selected to screen at the Fantasia International Film Festival in a brand new 4K restoration with remastered 5.1 audio. The film will screen on July 23rd at 9:30 p.m. and July 26th at 10:30 a.m. Can't make it to Fantasia this year? We've got good news. Daughtry teases, "I couldn't ask for a better place to kick off what's shaping up to be a very busy, spooky season, because this is just the first stop. More screenings, events, and a few more tricks are on the way." You can grab tickets for the Season's Greetings Fantasia screening right now. This year's 30th anniversary of Fantasia Film Festival runs from July 16th to August 2nd. VHS SCP. The next VHS installment takes on the SCP Foundation. The next VHS installment is on the way, this time from producer Roy Lee, known for his work on Weapons and It. And it's landed on its new theme. Spooky Pictures and Image National are teaming to produce VHS SCP. Variety reports it'll be the first feature-length adaptation of the online collective fictional project, the SCP, which is known as the Special Containment Procedures Foundation. The SCP Foundation began in 2008 as a collaborative digital project and has since grown into one of the largest fan-driven horror and sci-fi universes online. You can get acquainted with the SCP Foundation via Bloody FM's SCP Archives podcast. VHS SCP will be framed as a recovered field documentation or a video evidence gathered, redacted, and archived by the secretive organization. Standalone segments of the anthology will focus on different objects, entities, and even in the events under the Containment Breach narrative. The upcoming installment marks the 9th film in this franchise. Resident Evil takes over Universal Horror Unleashed in Las Vegas this summer. Get ready to explore Raccoon City and sample a Jill sandwich this summer. Universal Horror Unleashed is bringing a world of Resident Evil to life with a new limited-time experience inspired by Capcom's iconic survival horror franchise. From July 9th to August 30th, 2026, the Resident Evil takeover will transform Universal Horror Unleashed into an interactive journey throughout Raccoon City, where guests will travel across 6 themed zones as they work to contain the T-Virus outbreak. The experience is included with general admission tickets to Universal Horror Unleashed. Guests will venture through 6 story-driven zones inspired by the world of Resident Evil. Expect to see iconic characters too. To quote, "Those who survive and enter Zone 6, Aftermath, are where you can step inside Umbrella Corporation and dine on unlimited themed food and cocktails for purchase, inspired by the T-Virus and its mutations. But they must be on the lookout as they never know who may emerge around the corner." It's a fun way to celebrate the video game franchise that's celebrating its 30th anniversary this year, and ahead of Zach Krieger's Resident Evil no less. Escape the Backrooms now available on Nintendo Switch 2. A month after hitting the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series, Fancy Games and Blackbird Interactive's Escape the Backrooms has landed on the Nintendo Switch 2, and like the PS5 and the Xbox, the Switch 2 version of Escape the Backrooms includes the Winter Wanderer and Chinese New Year cosmetic items, with more content to be added in the future. Now clip beyond the bounds of reality and explore the haunting liminal spaces from iconic yellow hallways and echoing pool rooms to horrific hotels and bone-chilling birthday parties. Wander solo or up with 3 friends in online co-op hunting for exits to help you descend further into the backrooms. Beware, as those teammates who no-clip into other areas of the map leave every member of your team must find the exit alive to escape. Luckily, you can communicate with your teammates with proximity chat. However, the terrifying entities that stalk your every move and hear your every conversation stay quiet whenever you're near any danger. The backrooms are only seemingly endless, right? And that's all the news I have for you today, my lovely fiends. Stay spooky, keep those claws sharp, and consume more souls of the living. I've been your host, Bumps of the Night, and we appreciate your viewership. If you guys want to help out the channel, remember you can do stuff like, comment, share, subscribe. Doing any of those things helps me bring you more news on the daily. With that being said, we'll scare you in the next one.